Hey guys, welcome to a new video. Next to me is the new Audi e-Tron. So we're gonna check it out and see what's new in this in-depth review. We're gonna go around and inside the car, see all the functionalities. Okay, so the car is a little bit in this corner, so I'm gonna try backing up just a little bit so you can put it in the frame and start. So let's start from the front. You have new LED lights, and let's just talk about specs for a moment here. So this car has a 400 horsepower. This is equivalent to, I'm gonna be honest here, I'm gonna read from here. This is like 300 kilowatts hour of power, electric power, which is equivalent to 408 horsepower. But actually, the actual power is 158 kilowatt hours, which is about 400 horsepower if this was like recalculated into a electric versus combustion engine strength. So this car has optional 360 parking camera system, acoustic glass, sport seats with Alcantara and leather, and some other stuff. The basic price is, so this is, the basic price in Croatia is 91,000 euros. In Germany it's around 80. This is the 55 Quattro, it's all-wheel drive. Of course, this is a dual electric motor, and this is the Advanced. So there are two packages in Europe, the e-Tron and the e-Tron Advanced. So this is the higher package. Now, what's different about this car is on the bottom there you get an aluminum diffuser on the front and the back. You're gonna see the standard model doesn't get that, it's in black, and you get 20-inch alloy wheels. In the base model you get 19-inch wheels. So as you can see, 20-inch. I'm gonna move to the other wheel so you can see this wheel. I think this one's an extra option. So on the front, let's start from the front. Hope the sun is not going to ruin this shot. You have beautiful LED lights. If I unlock the car, you can see the blinkers and the lights come on. I like this contrast black color with the aluminum frame. Of course, you can get the black optic package, so you can have this in black. That's just an option. Now over here you have a actual air exiting, as you can see, for better aerodynamics and less air drag. On the bottom you can see these flaps can open, let some air in to cool the battery system, and on the top you have a little air intake, probably for your AC and air circulation in the cabin space. You have a adaptive radar, you have a 180 degrees fish lens camera, one on the front, two on the side mirrors from each side, one on the back. So you have 360 parking system cameras. On the top of the car you have a lane assist camera, of course, and the car just looks gorgeous. You have the e-Tron in the front, and just this is the also 360 parking sensors you can see in the bumper. And from this side looking, I'm gonna try backing up a little bit so you can put the car in the whole frame, just so you can see. Beautiful. So over here you have a charging port. So if you press here, the port opens, you can plug the car in. Now I've hidden the cable so it doesn't look that ugly. You push the cable inside and it'll start charging. There's a little ambient light here, and there, this goes green. Now there you go, started charging. And inside the car you should be able to see the information. Now I'm going to open the car just so you guys can see, oops, sorry for that shake, just so you can see how it looks when it's charging. You have a little sign there and this. Now when you unplug the car, the infotainment is different, so we're gonna unplug it. And you unplug it by pressing this button. You hear the unlocking sound and you can remove it, and you can see this will close automatically. So I didn't do anything. I'm gonna push this cable just for the video here so it doesn't stand in the way. Now you have this parking mirrors, 360 camera. You can get the cameras as well. They're like, I think, option. You can get then screens in that spot. So before we get into the interior, let's move on the back. Now beautiful back. As you can see, the Advanced model has the diffuser in silver metallic finish. Standard one is in black. Now the car is wide, and as you can see, those hips looks beautiful. It has this LED connected lights which really look nice. If I press here, you can see how that comes into life. Now if I press the key twice, or just hold it twice, okay, press it twice, you have a big booth. I'm gonna come to the side over here so you can see big loading area. This is 660 liters, if I'm not mistaken. So big space. You have a bottom, huge space. Considering this is an electric car, you have 2 dual motors. Now you have a little space here. You get your first aid vest, reflective vest, net, 12-volt charger. These are the caps for the lug nuts that I wouldn't put on. You have your LED lights, bag holders. You can knock down the seats 3 ways, and you can put this like this. Unfortunately, no press to close. So, and the car is sitting on the air suspension. There is no buttons here, so you can turn, lift or lower the air suspension. There's a LED light, and you just press here to lock. Now there's 4 fingers of height, so it's not a flat bottom, but you do have that aluminum protection. e-Tron 55 Quattro, that's the badges. Of course, you have backing camera and LED license plates. Let's check the interior on the back, and we're gonna move to the front. Gonna be fast here. Beautiful materials, everything's soft. Brushed aluminum, Alcantara, ambient lights on the back. Really everything's quality made, even on the bottom. This is like hard but robust plastic aluminum doorstep. These are the seats. Now let me knock one down so you can see how it looks. Lock that into place. On the back, beautiful space for knees. You have a little net here, and almost completely flat floor in the middle. These seats cannot move back and forward. They could just knock down, don't have tilting, but they're really spacious. So I'm gonna sit inside. Now I was sitting on the front. As you can see, I have plenty of space. Just to show you, on the bottom you have 12-volt charger, 2 USB A's. AC is digital, operated via touchscreen. You have vents here on the bottom, and then the B pillar. I did close that a little too hard. Now the window goes about to this level. And guys, this is how AC looks when it's on. You can press it on, you can see the ambient lights a little bit there. You can press that, you can change the direction of airflow. So you have 3 sides, and or you can just turn it off. Of course, you can increase the fan size or decrease it, and you have your 12-volt and 2 USBs. And this is the window. I've turned on the ignition, so you can see this is the maximum length when it goes down. The front one, of course, goes all the way, and this is the beautiful front. So the seats are really comfortable. You have this Alcantara with leather. These are the sport seats on the front, and you have a armrest, a little space over here, cup holders that extend. And if you're sitting in the middle, this is a little bit hard. This is more soft. Regular person could sit, fit, but it's more of a comfortable for 4-person. As you can see, a lot of space on the top. You can put like a net here or over there on the back for your pets. No speakers on the back, just these LED lights on the top. This is a black roof, part of probably the sport package. And as you can see, a lot of space for a tall person, 2 meters tall or 6.6. As you can see, even my knees, I have like a lot of room, super spacious. Let's move on the front. So I think you have to pull twice to unlock. This is some sort of child safety feature. Now there's a good double ceiling, and You have a little reflector here, and what I do like is you can see the doors go all the way down, so you don't have any water here. Even this is like not flat, so you won't have any water residue here while you're washing your car, which is a cool feature. Same on the front, same materials that look good. In this area you can get a screen, TFT screen, if you have a camera option. Now this mirror has the side warning in the mirror. You have a little blind spot in the mirror as well, and beautiful, you can lock both each windows individually, lock, unlock the car. You have a button to open the trunk space, and you have memory seats. These are the electronic seats, leather, they're really comfortable, Alcantara, beautiful design. And you have this knee support that can extend or retract back. Over here you have a long compartment for maybe an umbrella, and on the end of the video we're gonna show you the front space. So let's sit inside. You have the touch operation for your lights. Now I'm gonna sit here. Now when you unlock the car, the seats moves backwards and you're exiting at the same. And this is the interior. You have 4-spoke steering wheel. You can get a 3-spoke steering wheel as well. You have a beautiful dash here that's designed really nicely. Now this car has ambient package, the base one. In the optional one you can have the ambient lights here, over here. It looks really nice. The interior is nicely made. Everything is fine leather with stitching. It's soft. Everything's good quality made. Even this plastic is robust and hard, not cheap. You have a speaker on the top. You have a speaker here, and on the bottom you can get Bang and Olufsen as extra speakers, but these are pretty good. This is the interior. AC over here, one on the side there. 2 touchscreens, one is MMI, other one's for the AC, and the main digital cockpit. You have commands over here on the steering wheel. One's for the infotainment, one's for the music, sound, and similar stuff. You have your long beam lights, blinkers, and wipers, and you have your cruise control on the bottom. So let's show you the glove compartment. Really spacious. Now you have a little coins area here. You can put a pen here. You have a white LED light, long space here, and it's really nice material here, carpeting. Okay guys, there's some customers, so I don't want to end the video. Anyway, I was saying beautiful dash. The view around you is good. In the back there is no blind spots on the back since you have that extra window. This is look on the back. And let's just focus on this area before we turn on the car. You have here this interesting single gear automatic, and start stop, parking cameras, aids. You have your drive select buttons here. The screens, of course, touchscreen, and they have haptic feedback. And you have here for MMI, you can turn it on, press to mute, or lower or increase your volume. This is interesting. You press back and forward, press for parking. You have parking electronic brake, and here the middle bridge is kind of open, so you have cup holders here where they have little wheels and they go down, which is cool. You have rubber on the bottom. You have 12-volt charger here, and you have a place here for your phone. You can wirelessly charge, amplify the signal. You have here armrest that can extend, has levels, can open fully. Enough storage here, and interesting over here, as you can see, you have a hole to route your cables, 2 USB chargers, SD card, and SIM card. Really nice aluminum here, feels nice to the touch. Everything is refined and feels premium. Definitely good looks. And now just to show you the top and turn on the car, thin bezel. You have a emergency call here, LED lights, as you can see here, and you have a little lights that project on the bottom. Black top as mentioned, privacy mirror, a little LED light on the top. And this is the space for a tall person, definitely both on the back, on the front. You can see how much space for my knees I have. Actually, I can go forward and have even more space on the back. So let's, without further ado, turn on the car. Of course, you have here paddles. They're not sport paddles. I think they're for regenerative braking, so you can adjust those. Let's turn on the car. As you can see, the seats have moved forward. I apologize about the sun. I can really not do a lot about the sun. So you have the screen, you have information here. If the car is charging, then this whole information is on the side. Now you have here range 419 kilometers. It's around 400. It really depends on the weather outside. In winter, you're gonna have less range, so it's interesting. Over here you have your consumption, memory, drive assist, and sign traffic recognition. Of course, you can change the view. You can see here the charge when you're braking, the boost when you're accelerating, and your of course park when you're park and drive. And you have sport, of course, for boost, for extra power, and you have your speedometer. Over here as well, you can change in the middle stuff, or you can change to your radio stations. You can change to your phone. You can connect it via media, or you have a navigation. You can change view here, so you can have view here depending on the daytime. It changes into day or night. And that's pretty much it when it comes to the digital cockpit. It looks pretty good. You can here have onboard computer, so you can plan your destinations and charge. You can have reduced displays, charging information when the car is charging, and you can reset the kilometers. That's about it. Moving to the infotainment here. This is the default screen. You can have cleaning screen, goes black. You can clean those fingerprints. Now it's super sunny, so you can see those, but you actually don't see them like on the bottom. This is the main setup. I'm not going to go into details too much. You can connect your phone here. You can have multiple drivers. If you go to settings here, you have navigation. It's big and nice. And you have presets on the sides, just radio stations. The speakers are pretty good. I cannot play too long, so not to get copyright strike. You can press on the steering wheel to mute. You have your media. Of course, you have source here, SD card or Bluetooth, navigation on the bottom. This is the car information. You can choose the drive select on the bottom, so you have comfort, efficiency, all-road, off-road, individual, or dynamic. As you can see, the air suspension lifts and lowers according to that. I can feel the raising, but on the bottom you have drive assist, and you have a parking camera system. This is how it looks. You have the front camera. You have a 3D look of the car. You can have here different graphics, just or including with the digital camera. You can see just the front, the sides, the back kind of changes, which is pretty cool. And you can have 3D animation of the car and your surroundings, as you can see. I kind of like this. Anyway, you have your charging informations here. Your level, it's 99% because I unplugged the car. And here you have recuperations, automatic or manual. I guess you can use then the paddles. And there was some other stuff about the information. Climate control. This car, you can get a dual zone or 4-zone. You can control it for the rear. On the bottom there's a screen where you can control AC. You can like adjust to, and then you can use this gesture to synchronize both. I'm gonna turn off the AC not to deplete the battery. Of course, you have like little menus here, presets. You have assist when going downhill. You can turn off the top screen or turn it on. And I'm trying to see if I missed something here. So we have here, let me just see, vehicle information. You can press the range mode. It will increase your range mode, help you get the maximum juice, actually the maximum range. And let me just see here, if I go to settings, you have display, so you can customize what you want in your display. As you can see, you can have electric consumption, average speed, driving time, average speed, distance traveled, and a date. So you can customize a few things in this. Of course, you can get the night vision camera, heads-up display. They're all options. There's a lot of options in Audi, so you were warned. This menu goes into a lot of functionalities, but I'm not going to go into all of this. This is mostly it. Now I'm going to turn on the car because the car is actually just not on. So press the brake, and now the car is on. You can see it's ready. So you can see the bottom. If I press to drive, I'm in drive. If I press to reverse, the cameras come on. And if I press park, the car is parked. You can still see the cameras. You can exit that. And if I just go to neutral, I'm not going to push the pedal just because, yeah. So that's about it. So just to switch views here. Yeah, it's pretty much the same. The lights, you have your lights on the, you can see them in the reflection a little bit. You have rear fog lights individually, and you can turn on the lights, turn the position LED lights, or just everything off, or put it on automatic. I'm just gonna leave it actually on the position lights. That's how it was when I got into the car, and shut this off. You can have auxiliary air condition or timer when charging. There is an app when you're traveling that'll help you reach your destinations and charging stations. So guys, let's just jump outside the car and show you the front space. In case you forgot the keys, you get two keys. One's glossy finish, so one's glossy finish, one's just regular, and you get the oops, this way, e-Tron. Okay, so let's check the front space. You push the latch to the left. It has dampeners, which is pretty nice. I'm gonna back up a little here so you can just see this into perspective. There's a lot of sun, so I apologize about that. Your washer fluids here. This is just connected, so I guess it's connected to the power, and this is some sort of salon things. So you can open. This is the front space. It actually stays up. You have your charging cables here, all the adapters, and this is the wall charger that you can get as an extra. You have a little LED light over here. More cables. You have carpeting here, and below that you have a patching kit. So that's it. So it's not big. Actually it is, but when you have the patching kit, there's kind of a little less space usually for your cables. Put down and just let it drop, and it closes perfectly. So no, you don't need too much force. And let's just plug the plug fast. Get that charger, put the car to charge, because I wanted to show you quickly. This is a full in-depth review. It should go green in a moment. There it is. As you can see, the menu screen. When it's charging, the screen's kind of different. Get that always Audi greeting sound that I like. It's charging. So see, now you cannot change the information. You have car, you have this information. Sorry for the sun glare. And you can press charging, So this rear display last time wasn't showing anything, so I'm not sure why is it now not working. If I press here, oh yeah, so you have to press the roll. So now you have like simple without any information, I guess, just for this part. So you can have onboard computer, you have to press again like now, or you can have the charging information. Again, press OK and then press the little roll. Yeah, that's about it, guys. Guys, tell me, what do you think about the e-Tron? Now, I personally think e-Tron, it is a little bit more expensive than a Tesla. It is really spacious car, and I must say I like the interior design. It's not minimalistic like Tesla. Okay, there's fingerprints, you have it even on a Tesla car, but everything feels really refined, premium inside, and I generally love the Audi. One more thing, I press, I just want to see here. So in sometimes the car won't turn on, excuse me. There you go, LED lights, blind spot warnings that I want to show you. The car won't turn on when it's charging, so that's a safety feature for you guys to know. So the specs are similar to the Tesla. You have a 95 kilowatt lithium ion battery pack, and Audi gives you 8-year warranty or up to 160,000 kilometers of warranty for this car. And maximum speed is 200 kilometers, electronically limited, although it says 260 here, it's 200 kilometers. And 0 to 100 kilometers, 62 miles per hour, it takes in 5.7 seconds in sport or like boost mode, or 6.6 seconds in a regular. And I think I've mentioned all of it. Of course, dual motor and all-wheel drive system. So guys, I want you to tell me in the comments, what do you think about the new Audi e-Tron? And I want to hear your opinions. Would you consider this instead of a Tesla? And I want you to like this video. It helps me a lot. Leave a comment below. Of course, subscribe to the channel if you already haven't. And share this video with your friends if you're considering buying an electric car. I'm gonna see you in the next video. Always stay safe on the road. Bye.